friends, it's Miss Laura from the library, and today we're going to share some dinosaur stories and make a fun dinosaur craft. But first, since I'm outside, I thought we would do some dinosaur stretching. So stand up, get ready. Are you standing? Good. Ready? Dinosaurs lived long ago. Some walked. Make sure you're stomping your feet. Good job. Some swam. Are you swimming? Some flew, Flap those arms. Just like a bird. Some were big, stretch up high. And some were small, way down low. Some were gigantic, big stretch. And very tall, the biggest stretch you can do. Reach up high. Good job. Give yourselves a hand. Okay, so now, boys and girls, we're going to head inside and we're going to read a couple of stories together. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so now I'm back inside and ready for story time. Do you have your listening ears on? Are you sitting on your bottom? Good job. So our first book today is How Do Dinosaurs Say I Love You? And it's written by Jane Yolen and Mark Teague, and I have the permission of Scholastic Press to read it to you today. And in this story, we see lots of little dinosaurs, sometimes misbehaving and making messes. But no matter what, their mommies and daddies always love them, just like yours. Are you ready? You woke in the morning in such a bad mood. Then sat at the table and fussed with your food. But then you blew kisses and waved from the door. I love you, my dinosaur. Out in the sandbox you threw lots of sand. You ran from the slide after slapping my hand. But you suddenly turned with a smile I adore. Oh, I'll always love you, my dinosaur. You moped through your nap time and slept not a wink. You flooded the house when you played in the sink. But you got out the mop and then cleaned up the floor. I love you so much, little dinosaur. Off in the car, you kept kicking my seat. And when we got out, you were dragging your feet. But you held my hand tight when we walked in the store. I'll love you forever, my dinosaur. Dinner disaster! You made such a mess. Would you stay up past bedtime? The answer was yes. But when you smile sweetly and hold back your roar, when you kiss me and hug me once, twice, even more, that's when you give love, and I know this is true because that's how a dinosaur says I love you. That's such a sweet story, isn't it? It's just filled with so much love. Our next story today is called Dinosaur Stomp, and it's a monster pop-up book by Paul Stickland, and I have the permission of Penguin Books to read it to you today. In this story, there's a whole crazy collection of colorful characters, and they're all on their way to a dinosaur dance party. I hear there's a stomp down at the swamp. The invite's out, roar and shout. Big or small, a welcome for all. Come out, don't miss a party like this. Don't stop to eat, get on your feet. Don't get in a spin, come right on in. Jump and prance, it's a dinosaur dance. And here's our craft. We're going to make a paper plate dinosaur today. Okay, so let's gather our materials. All that you need is a white paper plate, some construction paper, a pair of scissors, and make sure your grown-up helps you with the scissors, a glue stick, some crayons or markers or even some paints. And you'll need a cardboard tube, the kind that you find at the middle of a roll of toilet paper or paper towels. Now the first thing we're going to do is to color our paper plate. And we need to color both sides of it. You can make it any color that you'd like. I made my dinosaur blue, but you can make it green or purple or pink or whatever your favorite color is. And make sure you get the entire plate on the front and on the back. And you can use your crayons, your markers, or your paints. Did you color both sides of your plate? Great job. After I colored my plate, I also gave my dinosaur some spots, and I used my markers with that. So if you'd like to add that now, you can do that. And make sure you do it on both sides. Okay, so now that our paper plate is all colored in, we are going to take it and fold it in half so that we have the middle. And I'm going to take my scissors, and make sure your grown-up is there to help you. And I'm going to cut my paper plate in half. Can you do that? Okay, so now we have two halves of our paper plate, and it's all colored in. So one I'm going to put off to the side, and this is going to be our dinosaur's body. And the other one, we're actually going to cut out his head and his tail and some spikes for his back. So first let me cut out a tail. And you can make your tail any shape that you want and any size. Okay, so I have my tail. And remember, yours is already all colored. And now I'm going to cut out a head for him. Okay, I've got my head. Now, as you can see, on my finished dinosaur, I glued the tail on right here, and I added his head right there. Now, from the rest of that half of the paper plate, we're going to cut out some triangles so we can give him some spikes. Now you're going to take your glue stick and you're going to glue those spikes onto the back of your dinosaur. Okay, so now there's just two more things that we need to finish our dinosaur. The first thing is we need to give him some legs. And to make his legs, I used my toilet paper tube and I cut it in half to 2 equal pieces. And at the top of each piece, I just cut 2 small slits, just like that. And the reason I did that is so that we could slide them on to the dinosaur's body. So there's one, and here's 2. There he is. And the last thing we need to give him are some eyes. So I had some googly eye stickers, and that's what I used to give my dinosaur his eyes. If you don't have those, you can use your crayons or your markers, or maybe a pom-pom or whatever you have just to decorate him. So I hope you enjoyed the stories today and you had fun making our dinosaur craft. I hope to see you all very, very soon. So give me one more great big roar. Oh my goodness, you're so loud. Good job. I'll see you soon. Bye.